Knowing what candlestick reversal signals appear like, we saw one in the Dow over the last few days with a morning star signal, a big down day with a day of indecision, and the third day closing back up above the halfway point of the previous candle. This is a morning star signal, and if it occurs in the oversold condition, has a high degree of probability that there's a reversal about to occur. Confirmation is required. However, today, as we saw, the market sold off hard again, telling us the T-line was still a factor as far as our trend analysis. But the conclusion was that once it was trading off, still be wary that they're going to sell off and stay sold off, because we'd already started seeing buy signals, that it wouldn't be unusual to see them sell off one more time and close near the high end of the trading range, which it did. Now this makes for a very easy entry strategy for closing out short positions if they haven't already been done so, and buying new positions. Remember, a doji has a simple rule. It's going to move, the markets are going to move in the direction of how they open after a doji. A positive open would tell us they're going to open positive or trade positive. It would also tell us the T-line downtrend is not acting as resistance anymore, and that this little downtrend is not acting as resistance. There's a good possibility the next move could be back up to the 50-day moving average or to the recent highs. A common question is, how do we know when to start taking profits? Well, as we can see on our recommendation to short blue, that it had a big bearish engulfing signal in this downtrend, and it failed right at the 50-day moving average, closing back below the T-line. These were all factors telling us that they weren't going to go higher, they were heading down. There's a simple rule of the T-line. If you see a candlestick sell signal and a close below the T-line, you can go short until you see a candlestick buy signal and a close back up above the T-line. However, I guess the more prominent criteria is if you start seeing candlestick reversal signals, especially in the oversold area, that's telling you that the buyers are starting to step in. So these would be days right here where you can start taking your profits on your short position, closing those out, and then getting prepared that if they do a buy signal or confirm these buy signals and close above the T-line, you can go back long again. Basically, the candlestick signals tell you exactly what's going on in investor sentiment and gives you a clear visual roadmap for when the buyers and the sellers are stepping in. That'll be it. We'll see you in the chat rooms.